Hell, it's about time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. As part of my 50 GG's blog thing in which I play 5 StarCraft 2 games a day and then have you critique them, I also want to give you one with live coverage. Well, it's not really live because I'm not playing right now, I'm watching the replay. I already know what's going to happen in this game, I won't spoil it for you. If you're on the blog watching this, you might already have a spoiler, but still, for those of you who see it for the first time, we're going to keep it exciting. I spawn in the top right, and we have my opponent Atom, the Protoss, spawning in the bottom left. It's a 2-player map. Always have to be careful that you don't get cannon rushed or proxied, so a bit later you'll see me scout over here and even scout over there to make sure that there's no pylons there. And if eventually it is actually a pylon that I don't spot that's going to give me some trouble, we'll see that later. Here you see my SCV looking for those pylons before he goes on a mission to make my barracks. This one checks it over here, and you see that I already told him to go there. He's gonna check it up there. See, past Nick listens to me, he goes there, and I'll check it here as well. I've played a couple of games as Protoss, and on this map I really like to put a pylon there or there to warp those units. And other than that, the building order here isn't very interesting. Usual supply depot racks. My opponent goes gateway. No doubt went 9 pylon. I didn't check, but no doubt. Checking all the spots here. Also, just remember to say hello to my opponent. I usually always try to do that. But hey, better late than never, right? And he says same, so manner. I kind of missed that probe here. He doesn't come scout into my base. Quite interesting choice. And I arrived just in time to see a second gateway and a pylon go up there. Building that second gateway before the first one finishes, quite interesting, not very usual build order. I must say that I didn't notice that, I just assumed that this was a cybernetics core, I never clicked it. Cyber core goes down now, so you know, my scouting wasn't that wrong in that I assumed that there was one up, but he just started his second gateway. Pylon tried to get in, but my wall's ready already. And here my Marine actually shot him. You can see that his shield is gone. But I should have followed him. I really should have gone up here and I should have seen what is that probe up to. I would have found this pylon all on its lonesome. No gate, warp gate technology yet, so he couldn't even save it if he wanted to. But instead my Marines just stand here and discuss the weather, and that pylon's going to be bit of a problem later on, let's just say it that way. Here he wants to keep this tower and we have a bit of an agreement. I say that's fine, you can have that tower, I'll just take that tower there. So yeah, teching on the tech lab, going for concussive shells. Against Protoss I always like to go a bit heavier on the Marauders and on those concussive shells. It helps a little bit even if you don't micro. I mean, it slows the zealots down, gives you more time to cancel the building there. Gives you more time to kill them before they reach you. Cody was nice enough to help me a bit with my hotkey setup, so I should also get better at doing some true microing where you run away from the zealots and you shoot every time the time comes up to shoot, and then you slow them down, run away, slow them down, run away, etc. Won't be seeing that much in this game, but to do that, concussive shells help a lot. I think this is a tech lab as well, so yeah, these will be my Marauder barracks, and then this barracks, and the next one will be for Marines. Not scouting at all, I have no idea what's going on the map. He's taken this tower, or he will take this tower very soon. I don't know if he expanded yet, which at 6 minutes I should really be checking. I should have found this already. So a bit too busy. I mean, I was gonna say my macro's pretty good. Yeah, I say manner because he killed my CV. Macro's pretty good, but actually both of these are not doing anything, so my macro's not that good. There is another adding on a reactor, and I really should be making a unit there. When I have 100 minerals. Nope, my macro is just... Ah, there it is, finally. So yeah, 4 barracks. He is expanding here, so already at the 7-minute mark, so classic. This could have done a pretty good job against that, especially with concussive shell done already. I mean, he's got the 3 gates. He brings in some stalkers, but still, I believe this small army, which could have been bigger if I'd done a better job at macroing already, should really be poking his head out and seeing this expansion and doing something about it. Instead, I wait and I sit and I let this army walk all the way across the map, while he's also warping units in over here. That hidden pylon that I have nightmares about. My macro is not very good. 200 minerals. Okay, I build a engineering bay, but still, all of these should be pumping out marines right now. Here, I decide to poke out and to get some information, and of course, this is completely fail because this tower is not going to help me give me any information about the army that's already there. So here we come, quite a scary actually army composition now coming, and then just in time another couple of marauders pop out. I have the advantage of having the ramp. I take a couple of them out and he's a bit shaken over that, obviously. Yeah, of course when you're under attack my macro is okay. Not crazy. Okay, built this, then why are you not upgrading past Nick? It's not good. But yeah, that was pretty bad for him. He keeps, of course, warping his people in here, and I'm like, well, I won that. Perhaps I should follow it up with something. I don't know. Especially with all these marauders. Shield about to get done. Stims already done. I'm in pretty good shape. You know, this is coming up, but it won't be done in time for the engagement, because there I go. Supply depot's going down. Army's going out just as he pushes. I mean, if he would have kept pushing there, it would have been bad. But just because he let my army come down the ramp, I'm in pretty good position. Concussive shell makes those zealots almost pointless. A bit of a stim there as well, and his army just melts. I have no idea why I micro D's away. I don't know if you saw that at the end of the battle. See, I quickly check here for his pylon. Like a noob, I don't check on the other side of the grass, where, you know, could have been a good spot to put a pylon. And I don't check quickly up there. I mean, yes, I just won a battle, I should push. That's good instinct, but 2 zealots, 3 zealots, if he warps them in now, he can completely cut off my my line here. He can just go into the mineral line and destroy it. 2, 3 zealots. I'm lucky that he doesn't do it. My army arrives here. He's warping in more dudes. Seems like a pretty scary force, but it just melts so quickly under those marauders. I lose quite a couple of them, but his focus firing was not very strong either. I had a lot of low units that were low already in the beginning of the fight, and he just failed to take them out. He left the game already. I must admit that I didn't even notice that he left the game. I was so... Just click the menu away. But yeah, the very quick game. Took 11.5 minutes. Made a lot of mistakes. Luckily my opponent made a lot of them as well. He could have completely decimated. You know, these 3 zealots can take all of these out, no problem. Especially as they're streaming out one by one, and then 2 zealots up there and my line would have been gone. 3 gates, 11.5 minutes into the game is not enough. He even had a Stargate that he wasn't using. So yeah, it's a win, and you should be happy with all wins, but it was more a win because I was going through the motions and he wasn't, than it was brilliant play by my part. So yeah, that was the first game that I did a voiceover for. It was my 5th game on the first day of my 50 GGs. Check it out, flamerate.com, and please let me know in the comments what you think of this game and the other replays I posted. It's your feedback I'm doing this for. Thanks guys.